Got him. What do we got here? Another red. Nice little red there. There he is there. A little bit of blue spot on the tail there. Good looking fish. And fight. For a fish this small, you wouldn't believe how much power they have. Great looking fish. And give this guy a quick release. You know, as you can see, it's kind of clouding up. We have a potential of some rain today. So we're gonna keep pushing forward and hope the front will actually turn these fish on for us. Got him. Got him, nice redfish. He is going for it. That is a nice looking red. You can see the spot on his tail from here. The amazing part is you can do two types of things here. You can work the open deep water, or you can target cast till your heart's content. And if you love doing that with lighter tackle, there's no place quite like this. He just ate that bait up. That double rig is so effective. Come here, darling. Wow. You want to talk about a hand cramp? This gives you a hand cramp. There we go. Woo. You want to see a fish? What a fish like this does to a hammer shad? Take a good look inside it. They flat out eat it up. I'm gonna need a set of pliers to get this one out. Look at that red. What a gorgeous fish. Good looking fish, and I can feel him beating in my hand. Feel little ticks in the belly area. Beautiful. All right, let's get him all untangled here so he doesn't hurt himself. There we go. We're gonna get this thing back in the water. As always, we talk about having the proper rod, reel, and line setup so you can fish your technique more effectively, and today is no different. Fishing for redfish and trout, and we're in the bayous and we're fishing the shallow water, I'm looking for a spinning setup, which I've got here. It's a G. Loomis PGR 883S. So that's a 7-foot 4-inch medium heavy spinning rod, but it's got that soft tip. It's gonna allow me to work that bait. For a reel, I've got the new Stratic 3000, and I've got it spooled up with 10-pound Power Pro Super 8 slick. So it's a good casting line, super sensitive, it's got no stretch, and it'll let me feel whether I'm on shells or I'm in the mud or I'm working, or those subtle hits, I'll be able to detect them with this setup. For line, I'm using a fluorocarbon leader, and the reason I am is because there's shell beds down there, and you've got trout that have those two fangs in the front, and you really want to bump it up. So I'm using the 10-pound braid, but I'm going to a 17-pound fluorocarbon leader. That allows me to get in down and dirty into that cover and not worry about popping every fish off when I'm working these two jig heads. And the baits, 1/8-ounce jig heads. I've got one chartreuse, one white, good stout hooks. When you're fishing these fish, if you hook into a big one, you want a good solid hook on the bait, and those two hammer shads. I've been playing around with colors, and I've got my two favorites on here, and we're gonna whack them good.